Hi guys, and welcome to our YouTube channel. And for today's video, we're gonna go to In-N-Out Burger first to eat, and then we're gonna go to Steve Jobs' house. Well, it's not his house anymore. It was the house where it all began. And then we're gonna go to the cemetery where he's buried. And yeah, that's our video for today. Bye. Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel, and for today's video we are gonna take you to Rose Garden. See you later. Okay, so I forgot to take a video when we were eating In-N-Out, but here is the house of Steve Jobs. This is the garage where that's the house right here.
That was where.
Yes. Yeah. You have to make a U-turn, sweetheart, because I don't wanna. Okay, so I'll give you a little bit of a better view from my side. Make it a little bit easier. So itong neighborhood. But this is the house.
That garage, yeah.
And that's the garage where it all began. So, yan. Yan ang neighborhood. Ito ang bahay. There you go. That's where Apple and iPhone and MacBook, laptops, everything else, Apple computer, everything that Apple has now, it all began in that house, in that garage. So now where are we going, sweetheart?
We're going to where he's buried. There is actually a lot of speculations of how much happened in the garage. Probably not a lot, but that's where at least he came up with the ideas, you know. They probably didn't build so many computers there. Is that what Steve Wozniak says? But, you know, I better focus. The police are there.
Okay, so now we're gonna go where he's buried, the cemetery, that where he is at the moment. Well, I hope he's
For a
there.
long time he's going to be there.
Oh, so and Mr. Matthew said that there are other famous people that are buried there.
There is
So
Shirley Temple there. There is
Who?
Shirley Temple.
and
Famous Hewlett Packard. HP. There's probably a bunch of other people there as well. The interesting thing is that Steve Jobs is buried in an unmarked grave. He didn't want a gravestone or anything, so you won't find him there. I think that means he got it, you know. He got the fact that when you end up in that place, everybody is equal. You didn't want to be any different to anybody else when you arrive there. So, nobody knows where he's buried, which is interesting. You can probably, he's buried next to his adopted parents, so you could probably find it out that way, but you know, nobody knows where he exactly is. Doesn't have a headstone or nothing. So, it's interesting, you know. He really got it, I think.
okay, so the trick here now is that we're gonna have to look for him with all this huge area, and it's impossible.
Oi, Steve, I got a problem on my phone.
They should at least have a mark. where he is. So maghahunting tayo ng puntod. Ano ba yan? Sakit sa tenga. Hahuntingin natin yung puntod ni David Packard. Yan, maghanap nga muna. So, here's David Packard. Right here. If you guys know HP computer, so he's the one. So, he should be somewhere here. Could be this. Look at your phone, because they walked just several. Because this looks like right here. Looks like several people has been removed, like their tombstone has been removed. So I'm guessing that would be it. So let's see if we can find any more sign of Steve Jobs. So yes, we found the Steve Jobs and Steve Jobs' parents. Why? Because from YouTube we saw a guy who already saw this as well, and they showed us. That's how we found this location, is because he showed where David Packard tombstone was. So we found David Packard first and followed the track from there. And if you notice, this tombstone, there's been like, it's removed. So we are guessing this is Steve Jobs and his parents are all, or adopted parents are all here. So their tombstone has been removed, and I think it's because for this purpose, you know, they didn't want it to be a big deal or anything. So, ay, malalagay pa ako sa tombstone. Ano ba yan? Okay, so this is where he's buried. Hirap maging turista.
It's an English style house. I think it's not this one, it's the next one.
There's a lot of people in their house.
This one here. Yep, that's it.
That's the house. You have to go back around. So, balik tayo kasi mayroon ano.
That's the corner house. Yeah, that's the driveway. That's the corner house here.
It wasn't this corner house, sweetheart.
From
It was the next one after this. Right there with that brick fence. It's right here.